Matt, we're back at it.
We are. It's been a really, really long time.
It has been.
I was telling you, I think I've grown about a couple inches on the hair since the last time we did this.
Yep.
Yours is, you got a hat on.
Yeah,
so that's not a bad look.
Hey, thanks.
It's not a bad look. If you're thinning on top, wear a hat.
Right.
Hats are good. Just don't do a fedora.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah.
If you're dressed, like, there's a time for a fedora, but it's not Bermuda shorts and, right?
Right.
Or I don't know.
It's a pretty cool looking watch you got on there.
Ah, yes. Thank you for noticing.
Just talking about the, what do you think of those?
I actually really, really like it. So I had a Samsung watch for a while.
What is this?
And this is an Apple Watch.
Okay.
The Series 3, the cellular one.
Okay.
So I had the Samsung, and it was kind of cool, but I noticed the performance on it kind of lagged a little bit, and it was sort of... the experience wasn't really what I was thinking I was going to get. It felt more like a souped-up Fitbit or something.
Okay, yeah.
This is completely different. The Apple Watch has really... I am caring about my activities and stuff that I normally wouldn't. I don't know. It's just one of those Apple things, and you know this. When you have one Apple product, the only thing better than one is two. The only thing better than two is three, and so on and so forth. And now I'm here.
Well, that'd be a good thing to have on the shitter, you know?
So it's kind of cool, but I mean, there are some things that you just... Why would you want it on this screen?
Sure.
So things that I love about it, real quick. So, I mean, this is just my take. Things that are great. The notifications for, like, eBay are amazing. They're great. They pop up, and they're sort of built for this.
I'm such an addict on eBay, too.
Well, and it's cool. So it pops up and tells you that an item's ending, and it shows you a picture of it. And you can scroll with the little...
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. It'll let you respond to, like, Messenger. It won't let you scroll Facebook.
Sure.
But it'll also give you updates.
Why would you want to, right?
Well, it's such a small... And this is the bigger size, but it's such a small screen. But I really like the touch response. It's not as cluttered as you would think, and it's just been a good experience. I really like it a lot more than I had anticipated.
Nice,
which is always good when it was expensive.
It'll make a poop.
It'll make a poop. So there's been a lot of poops between the last time we sat and talked like this, and now. So what better way to commemorate that than with a story about a man risking death by not pooping for 40 days.
Oh, wow.
Oh, internet. You might ask yourself, why on earth would you even attempt to not poop for 40 days?
Ooh.
I know me, if I go a day without without a poop,
I think I've gone max like 3 days.
Right, and I can do it.
Camping
I can do it.
7th grade, 3 days.
You know what blocks me up every time? Is like a new girlfriend's place. I cannot poop. So I've been seeing the same girl for over a year now, but I can tell you that that is the one thing that would keep me, man. If I was ever going to try this, I would probably just go to my girlfriend's house for 40 days.
Yeah.
And I probably still wouldn't be able to do it even after we've been together for like 3
I can't poop at work, dude. I'm
at work?
very specific, like my body knows as I get closer to home. I'm close
okay,
to
and I think that's a pretty common thing. Now, I know for me, the idea of being paid to poop is too wonderful for my system. And so I can very easily do that at work.
Okay.
But again, I've been deployed to third world countries and things like that, so I feel like
kind of broken that
my ability, the fourth wall does not exist. I could probably do it in front of people.
Yeah.
We're not going to start that art installment yet. So this guy, though...
So why did he do this? He swallowed drugs.
Of course, internet. That's why. It's always drugs. Yeah. It's always drugs. He was protecting that sweet, sweet Chiba.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
not in Florida this time around. This is in London.
Essex.
Yeah.
Essex.
Mm-hmm.
United Kingdom.
Yep.
So when they looked in his car, officers saw him moving his head toward his hand as if he was eating something. Prosecutor Kathy Wilson said. Though the defendant says this was chicken, it clearly wasn't chicken.
It wasn't a baby falling on the ground.
No, it probably wasn't a baby falling on the ground.
No.
So So the defendant says it was chicken. The police believe he had swallowed drugs, which, he had been placed in a cell with modified toilet that would allow the police to search for any evidence in his stool.
How fun.
So what kind of toilet is this? Is it like a glass toilet?
I don't know, man.
These cheeky perverts.
Squish it together.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Could you imagine being that dude?
Oh, man.
That is the part of law enforcement I would want nothing to do with.
Right.
I mean, the war on drugs, if it's got you mashing poop between your hands, you're probably losing.
Good point, Matt.
So since his arrest, he had gone on a toilet strike and was refusing to take a poop. He restricted his meal intake in order to prevent the inevitable, according to prosecutors. Though his defense lawyers argue he is genuinely trying to evacuate his bowels.
Like they know.
I know, right? I'm really trying, guys. Yeah, no, you're not. So, magistrate's court is told that Chambers, 24, has refused laxatives and an x-ray. He has smashed the previous record of holding in a bowel movement in police custody, which is believed to be 32 days.
Dude.
So this guy's not even a pioneer. Well, I mean, he's not a pioneer. I mean,
No.
he's definitely a record holder at this point.
Right.
So...
You might imagine just hanging around him.
Oh, gosh.
Dude.
Oh, man. I mean, for real. I mean,
Make
it's
him
got to be
laugh,
coming out of
you
his
know?
pores,
Come on,
right?
Pillsbury.
Oh, right? Oh, God, there's shit everywhere. So I love this quote, though. There's the potential of something going seriously wrong. We're in an arena of risk of death.
Wow.
It's a shitty situation.
Seriously, man. What a way to go out.
Man, for real.
You know?
So apparently this is very dangerous. So do not try this at home.
Yeah.
As noted below, the first obvious problem is that he has swallowed drugs.
Yeah.
As the prosecution believes. The container could burst and flood his system, which may not be a bad way to go after all this. I feel like maybe that's what he's shooting for.
Yeah, man.
So kids, do not. Oh God.
What?
So they're talking. There's in 2015 a teenage girl with a phobia of toilets died after holding in a bowel movement for 8 weeks.
Oh my God.
The buildup led to her chest cavity becoming compressed, and eventually she died of a heart attack.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
A post-mortem revealed she had a massive extension of the large bowel, though an inquest stated that her life could have been saved if she hadn't refused medical interventions.
Or just, took a poop.
Yeah, taking matters into someone else's hands, right?
Yeah, right.
So, from one shitty situation to another,
Yeah.
Toys R Us is by now completely defunct.
Sucks, dude.
Does suck.
It does, though.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Yep, same.
Not anymore. Toys R Us is shutting its doors. We did talk a while back about it about them filing for bankruptcy and whatnot.
Right.
And now it's kind of official. No word on Babies R Us.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
For the new moms out there. No word on that. We can't really report with any accuracy.
No.
Right.
All.
I mean, you wouldn't say that.
No, I think personally, they're okay for a minute,
But I mean, if someone asked you if Babies R Us was closing,
they're gonna go down.
they're probably gonna go down.
Yeah,
they probably are.
Probably.
Yeah. So that is a shame. That is a real shame. Jeffrey the Giraffe.
This next
R.I.P.
This is the greatest thing. First of all, who comes up with this stuff?
So it's a wonderful, wonderful, technologically advanced world we live in.
Yeah.
And every other week we're bringing you some sort of Bluetooth-enabled butt plug or something like that. So we figured, hey, let's try something that doesn't really necessarily have to be employed in the bedroom, you know?
Why Moby?
However, this could be employed in the bedroom.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's get into this shit. So, if you don't know who Moby is, go ahead and Google that real quick. I'll give you
Yeah.
about 20
You know who
seconds.
Moby is. You guys know who Moby is.
Maybe 10 seconds.
There you go.
7. Okay, you're good. So now you know who Moby is, so we can finish this up. For Motherboard, this hat can fool a face recognition system into thinking you're Moby.
Yeah.
Now, Nick, I want to tell you, I had a guest, one of my customers recently, when they pulled out their new Colorado State driver's license.
Mm-hmm.
You notice there is a little. Do you have one?
I do not have a new one, but I check those.
Okay.
Every day.
So you check them every day. Yeah. So you would know that there's a little spot in here that you probably can't see on the camera, but if I put it here, the light will shine. I'm hoping that
the little
works.
Yep.
So there's a little tiny face down there, and it's your face, or it's my face. In this case, this is my face. It's a 3D mapping of your face. So quite literally, anytime I walk in front of a government building, they can, just like Facebook tags people in your pictures, they're like, oh, hi, Matt McDonald. They can see that from any of the cameras outside or in the government building itself, which is a lot of why people are moving toward real IDs. This is not that at all, but this might help you get through some of it. Researchers created an infrared light device that obscures your face from detection software and can even project someone else's face onto your own.
This is so great.
Why they chose Moby, I couldn't tell you.
I mean, look at that. Yeah.
I mean, his face is kind of... I mean,
he's just kind of a Joe Schmo looking guy.
It's an average face.
Yeah.
Nothing against Moby, and I mean, I'm by no...
He's your basic white guy.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm like a hard 9 and he's like a 4, but he might be a 4. I mean, he's Moby. He's a pretty average looking guy. You take the glasses away, and he kind of looks like a scruffy testicle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Don't scruffy testicle.
Yeah.
I mean, that could have been a lot.
It looks like something out of SpongeBob.
I could have been harsher with it. That's for sure. So this will quite literally fool the facial recognition stuff into thinking you're Moby.
And it's kind of crazy because the technology here isn't really, that advanced. I mean, what we're looking at is like LED.
Right. So it's a hat with, and under the bill, it just has these little LED projectors.
Right.
Which would project onto your face, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the bigger question is, can this hat convince anybody that Moby's important? You know what I mean? It's like right. It's like it sees you and it's like, oh, it's Moby. It's Moby.
Walk this way.
Gosh. Yeah. I mean, and maybe that's good. I mean, I guess that Moby's not really a threat to anyone I'm aware of.
No, certainly not.
So I mean, maybe that's a good way to get around. Wow. Yeah. That's Moby.
Cool.
Right. So that's kind of cool.
Now this is kind of cool too because recently I've been sharing like pictures of Fiona like on Facebook, and the thing that's annoying about it is like it automatically recognizes her face and it's asking me who is this, and
it does.
Get out of here.
Oh right, and that's why I've always been pretty. If you'll notice my Facebook feed since we've been friends, I don't share a whole lot of my kids.
Right.
On there, I do have pictures there, but they're like years ago, and so I'm not always bombarding. Every now and then I'll throw one up, but it's kind of weird. Man. It's a little bit. There's
weird people out there.
There really are weird people out there. It's like my face. I don't really, okay, good.
Who cares?
No, but I don't care. Yeah, I'm almost 40, but what am I trying to prove at this point? Yeah.
Right.
But it is kind of an interesting thing. I mean, they've also found there's recent research that's found that using 3D printed glasses can help hide your face well enough to avoid detection from facial recognition software. And I know I've seen videos of people that have figured out how to makeup artists have figured out patterns that they can paint their face with.
Interesting. That
will completely, because it shapes. It basically.
What if you were to find that hue of green in which like cameras can't pick up?
And just smear it all over. Oh my god!
You just smear your eyeballs poking out.
Well, it's a headless horseman, but he doesn't have a horse.
Right.
It's oh man, that'd be creepy.
Yeah, it would be.
That'd be fun to play with, though. So anyhow, that's Big Brother taking care of Moby.
Yeah, it's Blowfish taking care of dolphins off the coast of Australia.
It's perfectly normal to say.
Here's our animal tie-in, by the way.
Yeah, this if for those scoring the home game, we're doing the animal thing again. All right, this is a thing. We're gonna make this a thing somehow.
Just a easy fact.
Hey, why not? We had drugs in the bum. Let's do this. Apparently, dolphins in Australia like to get stoned by chewing on toxic blowfish.
Sweet.
Dolphins are wicked smart. Yeah. They are just an advanced being. We've talked about them doing it. We've
discussed dolphins, I think, more than any other animal.
We really had. We ought to just call this dolphins.
Seriously.
I mean, fuck. We talk about dolphins. I mean, damn near every other episode has something to do about it's either dolphin wang or it's dolphins getting stoned or dolphins in the guy. It doesn't matter. Dolphins on parade. Dolphins in tuxedos. We just dolphin fucking everything here. Some scientists believe that the toxin in the fish can produce a numbing or narcotic effect, putting the dolphins in a trance-like state. Dolphins are intelligent enough to where
dude.
I mean, I can.
Mark.
Mark, buddy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Star Wall.
So, Star Wall.
Yeah,
Such a
man.
great game.
Yeah, seriously.
So, just as we figured out how to harness the hallucinogenic properties of just about anything, dolphins seem to have found a vice of their own. Which, you're in water. I mean, they don't have a whole lot of options. So, I mean, I guess you'd have to kind of chew on everything and see what happens.
No kidding.
I mean, it is kind of interesting because the blowfish is typically, it's a very toxic ass fish. Like, I mean, that's the the blowfish. That's the one you don't want to get at the wrong sushi place, right? Because it'll fucking kill you, right?
Think back to Donkey Kong Country and those blowfish.
Oh yeah, those
you stick clear of those.
Definitely.
Yeah, they're known as blowies in Australia. And these bottlenose dope fiends.
Yeah.
Basically have been observed since 1995, chasing these little bastards around, chewing them up. There is an addict in their midst, and this throng of dolphins that one of these scientists, Nicholson, says is named Hubster. She tracks these blowfish. She engages with these, and quite frankly, she's a prostitute.
she's a hooker, huh?
Yeah.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, she could be.
Right.
She's a party girl dolphin.
That's
right.
Right. Yeah.
That's what is that what they call it? Party girl dolphin?
Party girl dolphin.
I mean, I don't know. Roller girl.
Fantasy.
Dolphin. So it is interesting, though, that so the toxin is called tetrodotoxin.
Okay.
I think I'm doing that right. It's extremely lethal to humans, but small doses, will do the trance thing.
Yeah.
So...
Big rave party in Atlantis.
For a good time, call Hubster.
And for an even better time...
right, so if you don't want to go swimming for your sexual favors, you don't almost have to do anything anymore. There's a hand job machine with a hand attached because jerking yourself off is too hard these days. Nick, I like this. I'm not going to lie. It looks creepy. It looks about like what you would imagine it would look like.
Yeah.
It is...
It looks bad.
It does look terrible.
It looks pretty bad.
It sort of looks... it looks like a hand stuck to a blender or something.
My God.
Or one of those KitchenAids. Like a white plastic KitchenAid almost.
Yep.
But there's none of that action I just did. More of that. I mean, I don't know, Nick, about how good this would feel. However, I can tell you that Kangyo, is it Kanojo Toys?
Yeah, I think you nailed that one.
They are the manufacturers. The SOM hand type machine has been around since 2012.
Wow.
So people have been getting these lazy handies for a long time. It can deliver, check this, 80 to 110 thrusts per minute. This thing is efficient.
I'm sorry, these comments.
The comments and and so I don't even care like what the grip is like. At that speed, you better be in good. You better have some. You better be using a good like. You better be taking care of your skin. Right? Because I mean fast. I mean, there's a lot of room for severe damage to very sensitive area. So. Right, and I'm not recommending this, but I'm also not saying don't check it out because I'm halfway curious to like hear from someone that's actually tried one of these. Not that I want one, I just kind of want to know because the article. I mean, this is really something that you just can't just write about. Retails for $529, $60 of shipping from Japan, so. We'd kind of be stuck there. I don't want to pay $60 shipping for this. But from what I can tell, the hand is mounted on a track that goes up and down. So I feel like this may not service all. Okay? I don't feel like this... Now, I'm sure there's an adjustable grip, and it looks like... What is this? Is this a wand? Oh, my.
It's the magic wand, Matt.
Oh, God.
Yep.
I don't want to ask any more questions about this.
Is there a nail polished version?
I